Okay, y'all. I got something I got to talk to you all about. Um, this is something that I learned, way back in the day, back when I had a fiberglass bass boat. And it's just that lately I've been seeing this a whole lot. And, I know I own a small plastic boat, but I did at one time had a fiberglass 18-foot bass boat. And, it's pretty much the same for any boat when it comes down to this particular subject. But I've been seeing a lot of people, man, at these boat ramps. Whether it's mainly, trying to get your boat out of the water, that are just, you know, I understand it's an ego thing sometimes when it comes down to, putting the boat on the trailer. Some people want to look like they just know it all, or they just perfect at it. And, I just been seeing way too many people make these mistakes. Um, so I want to talk to you all for a moment. I'm currently fishing now, trying to get some content, some fishing content, but I need to stop and talk about this right here because the last two people that I actually seen make these mistakes had pretty nice boats, and they really did some damage to the hull of their boat. But I want to talk to y'all about the proper way to get a bass boat or any other boat out of the water, from backing your trailer down into the water all the way down to just driving the boat up onto the trailer. There's mistakes that people are making out here with these nice boats, and it's pretty simple. When it comes down to trailering your boat, you know, at the end of a fishing day, it's vital that you understand that, there's wrong ways of putting the trailer in the water. Um, you know, the first mistake I see a lot of people do is they don't they don't believe in guide poles. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a guide pole kind of like what I got on my trailer, or the guide bumps that basically make putting the boat on the trailer significantly easy. But the purpose of those guide things is to keep, if you make a mistake and put the trailer in too deep, what I'm saying, where the front of the boat or the main part of the point of the boat can't nudge up against the trailer to keep the backside from, going left or right, it just messes up the whole situation. So, you have to understand that there's a way of having a trailer not far enough in the water. And there's also a such thing as having a trailer too far in the water. It varies for different types of boats, depending on how big they are. But you never want the trailer completely submerged in the water. You never want the trailer too much out of the water. You want that perfect balance between the trailer. That way, when you're driving that boat up onto that trailer, the front part of the boat that hits the trailer first, it connects with the trailer. If you don't have it too far in the water, it will prevent the back end of the boat where the motor is at from going left or right. And if you want to really be technical about it, you could get some guide poles. Just like I said, guide reels, guide poles. Yeah, they cost money. They're a little bit investment, but man, I'm telling you, in the long run, it really will save some people a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Just to pretty much have those things on your trailer. Don't be one of these ones that try to look like, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm fishing. Then at the end of the day, you end up damaging your boat. Costing yourself time on the water. Now I know this don't apply to everybody out there. For you ones that know perfectly how to trailer your boat, I'm not talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that struggle with it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you gotta just slow down and really get your stuff set up to where you can trailer it without damaging something. And it helps out a lot because a lot of times when people are out here fishing and they're coming back in at the end of the day, or they're putting in, people are on time schedules and everything else, and they like to get in and out of the water, without having to wait 20, 30 minutes on somebody that, is, messing up. So, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you all about it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's ways of getting better at it, you know what I'm saying? And it's a skill that, people have to learn, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to own a boat, you have to get you have to be real good at backing your trailer in or get pretty good at it. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody mess up, even I mess up. Um, but there's things once you get the trailer in the water that you have to have it in the right position in order to make it easier on yourself. A lot of times I'm fishing by myself, so I trailer my boat without any help. But when you see two or three people struggling to get a boat onto a trailer, there's definitely some areas where some improvement can definitely happen for some people. Man, I'm getting out of this sun. The sun is like blinding me. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here today and just you know talk to you all about that. Excuse me, I ain't want to grab this thing. Trying to get out of that sun. That sun is blinding the crap out of me. To you ones out there, take time out to, either just go to the lake yourself and just practice a boat ramp that's not less crowded, and just practice on backing down into the lake, down the ramp, or practice putting your boat on the trailer. Understand that there's a certain position in which you need to have your trailer position in the water in order to drive that boat up on there and get out of that water and look really, really well. You know what I'm saying? Don't be one of the ones that, costing yourself money by damaging your boat or you know what I'm saying, just I don't know. I guess you can say somewhat of an embarrassment when other people are just looking around at you and you're trying to get it right. And trust me, I am not telling y'all this because I didn't learn it the hard way. You know, me, my brother, and my uncle, rest in peace, my uncle. Man, I'm telling you, we made so many mistakes when we first started getting boats and stuff that, I used to hate getting out of the water with the boat because we would struggle. We'd be down in the water, trying to keep the backside of the boat in it. And so I'm telling you things, um, not because I feel like I know it all, but I'm telling you these things because I learned them the hard way. I didn't really go on YouTube and be able to, Google this before all this stuff blowed up, YouTube and social media. So, what I'm saying, take time out, Google some some videos on how to properly trailer your boat and everything else, and trust me, it'll help you out in the long run. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Jett. I fish on a Pelican Bass Raider. My little baby. It's a small boat now, but this is basically what I fish out of. And so yeah, like, subscribe, share my content with family and friends. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.